Well, what do you reckon, Frankie? Will we give it a go?
Yeah. Whoever lives here is either lazy or can't get about too good. Let's give it a whirl.
Yes? Hello. I'm Sister Marie, and this is Sister Frida. We've been sent from our convent to call on those people who, well, are in need of a bit of a chat and some company.
Do you realise you're the first visitors I've had in about 2 months?
You, don't have a family?
Well, yes, but I'm lucky to see them once a year.
But surely the neighbours pop in now and then.
People don't want to seem to spend the time these days. Once you're old, you're forgotten. Oh, but I'm so rude. Please, do come in, sisters. I'll make a cup of tea. Sit down, sisters.
Oh, no, let me make it. You just tell me where everything is.
Well, if you insist, the kitchen's through there, sister. It's all on the bench, the caddy marked tea.
You just take it easy.
Yeah, sit down. It's all part of the service.
Do you do this sort of work all the time?
Oh, yeah, it's part of the vows we took. It's a full-time job looking after those people who are in need of comfort and help.
You must be very busy.
Yeah, keeps you on the go.
Must be very hard for you keeping this place going and getting to the shops.
And the bank?
Oh, I manage. I don't need much. And what's in the bank stays there. You see, I'll keep a little money hidden here in the house for anything unexpected that might pop up.
Oh, that's handy.
Yes. I don't think I'm taking any chances, really. It's not much. Just saves a trip. Oh, and I don't like banks anyway. They always make you feel you're taking someone else's money.
Here we are. Sister. Milk and sugar?
Oh! What have you found this time, Lizzie?
Benny, look at that.
Well, so what? It's a medical book, isn't it? What is it?
You keep away, Karen.
Oh, what's the old cow fussed about now?
She's found us of a man, girls. She's been here so long she's forgotten what they look like.
That's not funny. It shouldn't be in this book. It's got nothing to do with disease.
Oh, I know some girls that tell you different.
Should be torn out.
I'll stick him on my wall any time you like.
Listen, while we're on the subject, well, Marilyn and Eddie.
I told you I wasn't interested.
I just want you to think about it.
I don't have to think about it. I am not turning over my shop to some kid electrician who's got the sack and who's tied up with a con.
Marilyn's a good kid.
I know. It's nothing against her personally. It's just the principle of the thing.
What bloody principle?
Never trust a con or their boyfriend.
Well, whose side are you on? You're a con.
It's beside the point.
That is exactly the point.
Get your hands off me, B. Smith, or I'll flatten you.
Smith! Oh, just admiring the cut of Ferguson's dress, Vera. Suits her. Baggy.
Get back to your work. Travers, outside.
You keep.
Yeah.
I just want to warn you to watch your step, Travers. I'll be keeping my eye on you even more now that I know what game you're playing.
What are you talking about?
You and your Dr. Miller. The governor may see fit to forget the whole thing, but as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't rest there.
Of course not.
You think you're pretty clever, but I know your sort, Travers. Carry on like you're quite the little lady, but I know what you're up to. I know the way you operate, using your body to get what you want. Not much better than a whore, really. You'd do anything for a soft ride in this place. Even let an animal like Frankie Doyle have her way with you. I'm surprised she didn't take you with her. Yes, Travers?
Oh, when I was your age, I worked as a milliner's assistant for old Mrs. Branscombe. She was very strict, but she was fair.
What's a milliner, Miss McBride?
We made lovely hats. Everyone wore hats in those days. Now it's all blue jeans and leather things, isn't it?
Some.
Why didn't you ever get married?
Oh, that's a long story. There was a man, but you wouldn't want to hear about that, sister.
Oh, yes, I would. Wouldn't we?
Yeah. He was killed in the war.
Fighting the Japs?
Oh, dear. The first war. I'll just take these things out into the kitchen.
Frankie!
Right, we bash the old girl straight off, grab the money she's got stashed away and clear out now.
No!
That was the whole idea. You keep stopping me.
We don't even know where the money is.
We'll find it.
Just wait.
I'm sick of sitting around. It's not getting us anywhere.
I don't want you to hurt her.
What's the matter with you, Doreen?
Just don't touch her, that's all.
I've been watching you. I think you've been in these bloody clothes too long. You're getting soft in the head.
Please, Frankie.
Well, I've had a wonderful afternoon. It's been such a joy having the two of you here. This old house is so empty all the time. It's just been lovely.
We've had a good time too, Miss McBride.
If only you could stay longer, but I know you have to be getting back.
Yes.
You know, I had the silliest idea out in the kitchen. I thought, wouldn't it be nice if the two of you could... Oh, I'm being silly.
What?
I thought, wouldn't it be nice if you could stay here for a little while with me?
Us stay here?
Yes. I know I'm a silly old woman. It's just not done, is it?
I reckon we could do it. Oh, only this once. And not for long, though. It's been done before in the line of duty, hasn't it, sister?
Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful. And I promise you won't have to worry about a thing.
You asleep, Marilyn?
Are you kidding?
Look, kid, I'm sorry I couldn't swing it for you and Eddie.
It's not your fault. You did your best. I can hardly blame her, really. She doesn't know me or Eddie.
But I know you. That should be good enough.
Sure would have been something to look forward to, running our own little milk bar down by the beach. Eddie's been so down lately, not being able to find a job. What are you doing?
Bringing someone to their senses. I'm going to do this to you every night in here. You understand? Every bloody night until you speak to Marilyn's Eddie. And if you don't like him, you can keep your damn shop. But just talk to him once. That's all I ask. And I'll even stop complaining about your god-awful snoring. All right? Is it a deal? Right? Oh, see him. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Get in the bag.
You sure made one heck of a promise.
Yeah.
Mrs. Brooks?
Miss Vernon.
Has the governor spoken to you yet?
Yes. She told me my parole had been agreed to, thanks to you.
Did she also tell you that I'd be your probation officer?
Yes, that too. I never would have believed anyone could be so lucky, Miss Vernon, to be given another chance like this. I'm so grateful to you.
Well, Meg Jackson and the governor had something to do with it.
Oh, yes, I know. I shan't forget that.
Well, I'd also like to tell you that I found you a two-bedroom flat for you and your granddaughter.
Oh.
A very small flat, nothing palatial. And I spoke to your daughter and son-in-law about everything. And I think they'll come round, given time.
I hope so.
Your son-in-law even offered to lend a hand financially. So the signs are there.
What can I say except thank you?
Well, the only thanks that we need, Mum, is for you to make sure that it works.
Don't you worry about that. Oh, Miss Vernon, you've been so helpful to me. I wondered if there was anything you could do for Lynn Warner.
Oh, well, I can't do anything until after a trial. But you never know. I'll see.
And how are you today, Mrs. Travers?
Fine, thanks.
Good. Now, I've had a word with your neighbors, and one of them says that she did overhear you and your husband quarreling quite often. And she also says that she saw your husband coming home drunk a couple of times. Fall down drunk. Is that true?
Yes.
Well, you said he drank. I didn't realize.
Yes, all right, it's true. He got very drunk.
Mrs. Travers, I know this is upsetting. You make that perfectly clear. I am working for you.